Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hey, so today, if you're looking for a quick, easy way, well, maybe not so quick, but easy way to make a smoked turkey, look no further. That's what we're doing today, right here on the Dawgfatha's Barbecue YouTube channel. Alright guys, so hey, as I said, we're going to do a smoked turkey today. So I got this turkey from my local grocery store, and this one was about almost 15 pounds. So it wasn't a small turkey, it wasn't a gigantic turkey, but kind of right in the middle of the field there, guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it injected with a, just a nice little marinade I like to use. And we're going to use some Uncle Steve's, the competition bird powder today. It's a new rub to me, and I've heard some great things about it, so I'm pretty excited to try this out today. So that's what we got going on today, guys, and hey, let's get this bird taken care of. All right, let's go. All right guys, so here we've got our turkey, and the first step that we're going to do to get this turkey cook going is we're going to go ahead and inject it. Now what I've got here in my measuring cup here is I've got some butter and jalapeno marinade that I like to use. Feel free to use whatever marinade works for you guys. You can make this cook absolutely yours. And so again, I'm going to be using this jalapeno and or butter and jalapeno marinade. So what I'm going to do here to get started is I'm going to go into the breast section here, and what I'm going to do is I kind of grab the skin and I try to go in underneath here and just kind of poke around and inject, guys. I'm just kind of poking around, injecting, pushing the stuff in here, and you can kind of see where you'll start to get some to run out, but it's all good. Now we got that breast on that side. We're gonna come and try to get this one on this side. And again, I'm just kind of poking around and injecting as I go. Okay, now I'm gonna spin the bird around on me, and I'm gonna come underneath the skin again into the breast there, and I'm gonna put some more in on this side of the breast, and we're gonna come over here on the other side and do the same thing. Just want to get a lot of injection into that white meat there. Try to keep it as moist as possible. So now we've got both breasts of the bird pumped up pretty good with this butter and jalapeno marinade, and so now we're going to try and work our way into the drums here. So I'm going to come in underneath, and we're going to pump up the drum a little bit there, kind of help move that stuff around. Okay, we're going to refill our injector, and we're going to get the other side here, same thing, kind of get into this drum, inject this guy. Alright, so now we got both of the drums injected. So now we're going to try and get a little bit into the to the thigh area here. So we're just going to come in here just right above the drum into the thigh. Oops. Kind of get some put into that thigh area there, and we'll spin it around and we'll get this other one going right into that thigh area again, guys. Alright, so at this point we've got this bird pretty well injected. I think I want to get some into the wing, so into the flapper a little bit, maybe get some into the drum a little. We'll spin it around and do the same thing. Alright, so guys, pretty much we got this turkey all plumped up with our injection here. So we are good to go there. Alright gang, so now that we got this bird all plumped up with our marinade, what I want to do is get some aromatic stuffed inside of it. And I'm really just going to use a couple. I'm just going to put a celery, stick some celery in here. And I've got some onion that I just quartered. We're not even worried about taking the skin off, guys. We're just going to shove it up in here. And this is going to help impart some flavor in here, but also help hold the form as it is cooking away on our smoker today. Okay, Alright guys, so now that we got this bird all injected here, we've got our aromatics in. We're going to go ahead and use some butcher twine to go ahead and truss this bird up here. So I'm just going to slide it under here and get this thing all tied up for us. Alright guys, so now we got this bird ready to be seasoned up here, and today we're going to be using our Uncle Steve's, and this one's going to be our competition bird powder that we're going to be using. So let's get this bird all seasoned up. Alright gang, so we got our bird all ready. It's ready to go on the pit, and today our weapon of choice is going to be the LonestarGrillz offset. That's right, I haven't cooked on my offset in a while. So we got this thing cranked up today. We're going to be putting down a bed of charcoal with some B&B charcoal, and we're going to burn post-oak splits. So I'm going to run this pit today roughly 275 degrees. We're looking for 165 degrees in the breast and 175 to 180 degrees in the thighs, guys. So let's get this bird onto the smoker. All right, let's do it. Alright guys, look, hey, I apologize for any wind noises going on. It's really windy here today, but hey, we'll get through this cook. Alright, so look, we've been at this now with our turkey onto our LonestarGrillz here for about an hour and 20 minutes or so, and what we're going to do is we're just going to take a peek. We're going to take a peek, look at where this is going for us right now, and if we're going to spritz it now, we'll go ahead and spritz it with butter spray that I like to use. So let's crack this open and let's take a look, see what our turkey is doing. Alright, let's go. Alright gang, so as you can see, the turkey is coming along good. The color is still looking pretty good here. It's looking a little crispy here, like the skin is kind of rendering pretty well for us. So all in all, it's going pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and put some spray butter on here, just to make sure we keep this thing nicely hydrated. Alright, we'll tuck it away and let it keep rolling. Alright guys, so hey, let's talk about this for a little bit here. So we just finished our first checkpoint, and the turkey is looking pretty decent. We got a butter spray put on there, keep it hydrated, and hopefully, you know, get that skin nice and good color to it and all that. So what are we doing with this cook? Well, you know what? It's really a simple cook. It's really just like smoking chicken, guys. We're gonna cook this chicken or turkey until we get to 165 degrees in the internal temperature of the thickest part of the breast, and then we're gonna look for 175 for the thickest part of the thigh. It's that simple. But what makes it hard? Well, what makes it hard is when you have uneven cooking and you get your breast way ahead of your thigh, or your thigh way ahead of your breast. And so that's kind of the puzzle piece that you kind of have to play with, rotate your bird around and that type of thing. We hadn't quite got there yet. We're about, like I said, an hour and a half or so into this cook. We're rolling roughly 275 degrees. We may creep the temperatures up a little bit just because we are trying to render that skin to get it a somewhat crispy, at least bite through. And so that's the name of the game, guys, and we're using our offset smoker today. And I'm not really concentrating in this video on fire management. I promise you guys I'll do that in another video as we start to do more cooks on our offset cooker. But today we're just mainly focusing focusing on what we're doing with cooking turkey. So if you're down with cooking a whole chicken, this is very similar to that. So hour and a half in, we're still rolling along fine. We're again using post oak wood today, and we're going to keep rolling at 275 to 300 or so. So when we get to our next checkpoint, I'll bring you guys back. All right, see you then. All right guys, we're about 2 hours into this cook, and we're gonna go ahead and get this bird rotated around here. You can see it's got a pretty decent color coming along. We want to be nice and even with it, so we're gonna rotate it. So there you go. Get her back in there and we'll keep rolling. Alright guys, so hey, let's do a recap of what we did with today's cook. Alright, so we got us a turkey from our local grocery store. This one's about a 15-pound turkey or so, and hey, we went ahead and got this thing all injected. Now today we used a butter jalapeno injection, but feel free to use any injection that you guys prefer. This is not a set in stone recipe. This is something meant for you guys to just kind of play around with it. So anyway, we used this injection and we got it injected into our bird, and we have to make sure that we got both breasts, both legs, both thighs, put a little bit in the wings as well, and then we got it seasoned up with our Uncle Steve's competition bird powder. So that was pretty much it as far as preparation for this cook. We got it on our LonestarGrillz today, which we ran with post oak wood, and guys, that's really pretty much it. The total cook time was right about 3 hours. We rolled it today at about 275, and now you're caught up with what we did on today's cook. So hey, let's go cut some turkey and check it out. Alright guys, so here we have our finished product. I'm going to pull out my Dow Strong knife here. And remember guys, the products that you see me using in my videos, check the product links down below. And maybe you can cop some of the same equipment that I use if you so choose to do so. Alright, so let's get a little bit cut off of here. Let's get some of this turkey breast cut off of here. Look at that. Man, I gotta take another slice. Alright, let's get this cut and let's taste this, because again, we're using this Uncle Steve shake, the competition bird powder. And so there we go. That's what that is looking like. Smells phenomenal. Alright, I'm gonna have to go in and taste this. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, wow, that's really good. Uncle Steve has got a phenomenal shake there. This one, man, I'm telling you, you get a little bit of the citrus flavor when you first bite into it, and then it has a little bit of a heat and the salt, and it's just good stuff. So Uncle Steve, you got a great shake with this one, guys. I think you'll enjoy this recipe if you so choose to try it out. Again, smoking turkey is just like smoking a chicken, guys. It's really not that complicated. Just have fun with the cook, and hey, if you enjoyed what you saw here, found some value in it, please be sure to click the videos here that I've got linked right there, as well as click that subscribe button up there, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.